conferences. I'm looking forward to it. From point of view of Paris Agreement, I will be talking about interests of the farmers related to climate justice with Indian perspective. But as regards Paris Agreement, it has highlighted in preamble food security and food productivity, and later on it has substantially dealt with technology transfer and capacity building. I will try to relate it with farmers' requirement. Now, one word about National Council. It is a civil society organization. We are headed by a retired judge of Supreme Court, and we have been focusing on farmers' cause at national level and international level, while we are involved in capacity building of about 100,000 farmers in India, working on 2,000 villages with our associate NGOs. Important thing of global warming is it is an international phenomenon, but its impact, it is local level. By local level we mean village level, by village level we mean farmlands, and it is the farmland which are affected, and that is why now international community is worried that if farmlands are affected, food security will be affected. But person behind the farmland is farmer. And when these calamities take place, like drought or a cyclone, his only source of livelihood is wife, for which he is not responsible. So how do we relate that impact on a farmer for which he has no role to play, for which we cannot identify the polluter, because there is not one single polluter. With this opening remark, I will come to the India's situation, in particularly agriculture. As a developing country, we are doing well now. Our agriculture is also been steady and sustainable, but we have reduced from 90% people below poverty line, which were in 1950, now to almost 20%. But still this 20% are huge numbers. And therefore, whenever there are crop failures, we have issue of farmer suicide, we have issue of what we call Naxalism, is people trying to take law in their hand and grab. It is local terrorism, and we have migration. So farming is increasingly looked as a risky business. Farmers may not like to work on the farmland and would like to migrate. In the last year, current year we had a good monsoon, but in last year in India, 50% of our districts, 300 districts were affected. And there were 25% deficit of rainfall, and which did put behind the farmers' productive capacity and income, and many farmers faced situation of going back beyond poverty line. Now, this observed impact of climate change, we challenge cost and sustain support to overcome challenges in long term. These are locally felt challenges of global phenomenon and can be seen as externalities that the farmers are not responsible for. The stakeholder responsible for creating these challenges cannot be determined, whether nationally or internationally, and therefore national government has to come forward, and for that matter international consortium or associations like supported by UNFCCC have to come forward. Now, if we look in India, what we have done,